Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you for joining in this morning for a quick little news break. First of all, I wanted to express my gratitude to a couple fellas that had brought this particular subject to light, and that's Silver Nitrate and Joseph George. Thank you guys. You guys pointed out this. This coin that was going to be released actually tomorrow. It's going live tomorrow, March 1st. I'm just going to preface this whole video by saying that I pride myself on keeping my pulse on coin news. Okay, so I'm out there. I'm looking through all of the major websites, forum pages, social media outlets. So to just find out within the last few days that there was going to be a 2019 West Point Lincoln cent that will be releasing within the 2019 proof set what was more than just a surprise. And I'm going to tell you what, the U.S. Mint did not publicize this one iota, okay? It's not on Coin Week. It's not on Coin World. I'm not even sure if BlueRidgeSilverhound is going to be the first outlet to discuss the release of this new coin. But there is absolutely zero ungats information on this coin until you get to the actual product on the U.S. Mint website. So usmint.gov. Go ahead and check it out. But here we are. We have the upcoming release, which is, by the way, tomorrow, March 1st at 12 noon Eastern. Okay, so it'd be 9 o'clock for you folks on the West Coast and then everybody else in between. So this seems like your standard run-of-the-mill annual proof set, okay? Of course, it's all produced and crafted at the San Francisco Mint. That's where a lot of the proof sets come from. It's an all-clad version, okay? At $27.95, that is exactly what it is. For the first time ever, well, not ever, okay, the U.S. Mint did release a 1996 West Point Roosevelt dime, many moons ago, 23 years that has been out. That was actually released as a satin business strike type coin within the mint set of that year. Somewhat relatively low mintage, I believe. I don't know. I think it's somewhere south of $1 million. I haven't checked my information, but that was the last atypical, I guess, West Point minted coin that was released before this one. So here is the splash page on this particular product right here. So we have the proof set 2019, pretty generic San Francisco Mint, like they do every year, available March 1st. And then, you read down the information. 2019 United States Mint proof set, okay, contains 10 proof coins, each bearing the S Mint mark. It tells you a little bit about what's in there. Of course, you have all 5 of the America the Beautiful quarters that are represented in there, including the recently released Lowell National Historic Park. You will also receive one of the Native American $1 coins. Okay, that's fine. And then we go on down the line. 1 candy half dollar, 1 Roosevelt dime, 1 Jefferson nickel, 1 Lincoln penny. And there you go. What the heck is this last inclusion on this list? New in 2019 premium coin. The 2019 proof set is accompanied by the new 2019 premium penny in a proof finish struck at West Point Mint with a W Mint mark. This special coin is packaged separately in clear United States Mint plastic wrap. Holy crap to the nth power. Holy smokes. Yeah. We're just going to put this here in small print at the very end of the description on the proof set that not a lot of people buy. But now, yeah. So that's crazy, okay? They left that little piece of information at the very end of the descriptor for what you're receiving in the set. So let's go ahead and, take a look at the pictures. The first image here is just what appears to be a generic photo of what you will be receiving. These are file photos. Here is a more generalized look, a more closer up look at the coins. So you can actually drag your mouse cursor on there to take a look at a close up of all the America the Beautifuls and the 5 general denomination coins, just like normal. There is the box art. Attractive. It's always attractive every year. I'm not going to dispute that. Here is the coins coming out of the box. Okay, you have 2 sets in there that fit within this carton. So we're going to go back to the first image, and you know what? You could totally walk by it and not even notice it. But if you scroll in and look real close, what do we have here? United States Mint 2019 proof penny in its own separate Pleo film encasement. Oh, yeah, it's proof also. So more than likely, this is not a coin that is going to show up in general circulation anyways. But this kind of begs a question. Is this the first move the U.S. Mint is doing to implement a rare coin inclusion into not only the collectible products like the proof set that you see here, but also, is this a prelude of things to come for an upcoming rarity that the U.S. Mint has so boldly discussed in the past, as recently as September, October of last year, as a possibility, because they're trying to inject more desire for more collectors, more new, younger collectors, put a lot of buzz and a lot of spin on this thing till, the head falls off of it. But wow. This is simply a monumental, and just to clarify, okay, this is available tomorrow, March 1st, for the cheap entry price of $27.95. That's before shipping. Now keep in mind, there are no mintage limits, no product limits, no household limits. Okay, you can order 1 or you can order 1,000. Here's the thing, okay, these West Point proof pennies will be included in the overall total mintage between now and whenever that closeout date. Usually it's maybe 2 or 3 months after the first of the year. They might even close it out sooner because of the inclusion of the West Point coin. And typically first year one-offs like this are extremely low mintage. Now, because they added it at the very bottom of the descriptor, okay, they didn't want to put a lot of emphasis on it. Believe me, the video I'm displaying to you is probably the most amount of news and emphasis that this coin will ever see. Coin Week and Coin World might publish something in the near future as kind of an afterthought, because we're talking about one day before the release. But a typical proof set mintage every year is between 2 and 3 million, sometimes a little bit higher than that. So let's say worst case scenario, there are 3 million West Point 2019 Lincoln sets that will be produced and subsequently sold within these sets. We're talking about a low mintage rarity for one coin for the very first West Point Lincoln cent in proof that's going to be included in here. And are you guys at all interested in finding out how much the pre-sales are on just the single coin? Keeping in mind that it's $28. All right, so I've drug up here the last few. Actually, there's only 11 results in the completed auctions. They're real simple. I did 2019 W Lincoln. Okay, you can't get any more cut and dry and obvious than that. So the coins themselves have been selling between $13 and $15. This first one here with free shipping, $14.85. So effectively, that is just over half of the cost of that proof set. for one coin. Here is $13.95. This is for the West Point, Philly, and Denver coins, so that's a set. There is a San Francisco minted coin in there, but based off of what I see here, it's not included. $17.99 West Point struck pre-sale. Get a load of this one. Someone paid $310 for a 25 coin roll, which puts it at right about, let's see, what is that? $13 a piece. So there you go. $13 to $15 a piece. This one here is a little bit on the low side. This one's really on the low side, but of course, the buzz is now, and this is from February 19th. Nobody was talking about it. And as a matter of fact, if your stock photo has an S mint mark, people will think and believe that this is an error in the listing, which is why it sold for only $11. Jeez. Oh yeah, you guys want some Lincoln parts? Yeah, that's all that's left. But these are the confirmed sales right on here. But get a load of this. Someone bought a 25 coin lot. Buy it now for $310 shipped. Jeez, what a rip. So I wanted to talk about this morning. Again, thank you again, Silver Nitrate and Joe George. Gentlemen, bam. This is for you. My early speculative thought on this new release is I'm in for about 5 sets, and I'm going to hold on to them. And, we're going to test the appreciation or depreciation level of these coins here in the next 12 to 18 months. I want to rip one of these on video. I want to be able to talk about this one a little bit more in depth as the set comes in. But again, March 1st, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, everybody else in between, based off of where you live. Mountain time, 10 o'clock, Central, 11. This set is just cheap enough that I would be in for about 5 of them. And they're interesting. I think the 2019 West Point, while not getting carried away, will have somewhere in a mintage of 2 to 3 million because it's going to be mint on demand, and these will be sold in conjunction with the generalized mintage of the San Francisco coins. I doubt they'll only have 100,000 of these made, and it's like, oh yeah, the first 100,000 people that buy these will get that coin. No, I don't see that happening. It's going to be a parallel type of mintage production in correlation to the San Francisco minted coins. I would definitely keep an eye out on this. I could see these appreciating real fast, but as long as they're still available from the mint at this entry-level price of $28, you would be remiss not to at least pick up one. Because again, when you have the first of anything that the U.S. Mint sells, it always seems to take off. Okay, and this is something I think will have lots of extra value in time. Okay, you're probably not going to see it right away, but if we're talking 5 years down the road, this one individual coin will recoup the cost of the whole entire set. I could see it hitting $30 really fast. And really gradual. So thank you guys again for joining in on this quick little news break. Again, we are less than 24 hours away from the sale of this set. Okay, we've had some pretty remarkable U.S. Mint releases this year, just kind of coming out of left field. This one, no doubt, is really the most under the radar, quote unquote, release of the year, bar none, through the U.S. Mint website. If the U.S. Mint decides to do a business strike, West Point Lincoln cent, which is, I'm kind of thinking, holy smokes, and then they release it artificially into circulation, it's going to be huge. And what if they only made like 10,000 pieces? It's going to be a mad fervor, a huge rush to get whatever the U.S. Mint conceives to be, the artificial rarity coin that they intend on doing. We'll see if it happens. This is one good first step, and this is kind of like the carrot dangling in front of you to to kind of indicate that that's the direction we're moving into, and I like it. I like stuff like this. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Would love to hear your comments and feedback on this one. It's huge, bro. But you guys take care. Love you guys. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and hit the like button as always. Take care.